Okay, guys, so ignore everything in the background. And we're playing Ace Attorney, so let's get into it. Yeah. So we are playing the demo version. How do I, hold up, guys, how do I get it to where, escape, I need to, and we're going to go ahead and enter. Everyone just ignore the background. Ignore it. This is how many. Let's get started, shall we? So, like I said, ignore the background, okay? Let's get into this. March 14th, 1:16 a.m. To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. That may be true, but why? Why go this far? Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the cost. Oh! Hello. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been, always will be. March 14th, 2:05 a.m. Prosecutors building, 12th floor hallway. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. The door is unlocked. Detective Gumshoe? What's this smell? It's very familiar. Blood. What the? Ooh. What's the meaning of this? Freeze. Identify yourself. You've got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Is that a threat? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrusted into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. March 14th, 2:56 a.m. Hi, prosecutor's offices, room 1202. I finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue your investigation. Yes, sir. Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. No, I'm perfectly fine. However, I'll say, the culprit sold my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with trucking mud into my office. This crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it. Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find in the forefront of my mind. Can we full screen this? Hold on, guys. Can we full screen this? Okay, there we go. Why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Is it really a coincidence that the murder took place in my office? I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in mind. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this. It's a key. The key to your office? The office key. For security reasons, this office's door has a lock built into it. What do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. Logic? By finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. So, how do you use it? First, I recall the information we've gathered with Q, and then I connect them together with T. Okay, so that's talking to me. Now to use and recall the facts. So press this. And now. And boom. And connect. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks, which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as mere coincidence. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir. There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? Why did this happen in my office? What was the killer after? You're really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic, sir. Yes, well, when you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before piecing leads together, the logic should flow. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir. The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir. I know that. And when I want to examine something, I simply use when I'm next to it. Oh, if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just use T, okay? I'll give you great, precise evidence as an ace investigator, sir. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose. Okay, guys, let's see. This is... Ouch! They even knocked over your chess set. I had it all set up ready for when you got back. I figured we could play a few games. I had no idea you were interested in chess. I'm actually pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'd give chess a try. In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve this case. Though I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity much. Could he? Oh! They finished photographing the body, so I should be alright to examine this area. I won't resist until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Right here. Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. It looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. Yep. And until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Please have the body sent to the morgue. Once they're done processing the crime scene. Sorry guys, it's a shock to me right now. Crime scene notes jotted down in my organizer. Bullet went clean through the victim's abdomen. The body was found at around 2:05 a.m. Are you going to be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course. This is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. Alright, if you say so. I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to press E to open my organizer. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand, and it's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. Oh, here. What do we have here? Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police badge, detective. Oh, hey, I have the exact same thing, actually. What a coinkydink. This is coinkydink. Okay, then. Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective just like you. Oof. Your files are all over the floor, sir. They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. Aw, and I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. I mean, this is just rendered. I'm not gonna read that around smooth. Wait, hold on. Can I go back? No. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. Well, I watered the flowers every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. For about half a day every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it sparkled. Does he even have a light? Guess not. There's nothing of interest here. Hold up. Nothing of interest here. You gotta get that. I got that. Oh! I don't believe it! I packed those files on these shelves so tight that not even an earthquake could make them fall off. But just look at them. At this rate, the rest of the files won't even be able to withstand an earthquake at all. A problem, to be sure. Well, once the investigation is over, we'll put them back up on the shelf. Guys, that's someone's name. Hold up, let me show you guys. Guys, that's someone's name right there. Let me push this back so you guys can see it better. That's someone's name written right there. You guys see that? That's a name. There's a name on the... Yeah. I'm gonna keep that evidence. Okay, let's go back. Oh! Oh, not lovely to see. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here. I think I've seen one of these before. Care to enlighten me as to where? Oh, I know. I was issued this exact same model, I think. Detective. I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. But now I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. Oh my gosh, this guy's like on something. I don't use mine much, except in emergencies. So that's why I didn't recognize it. So it's the same type of revolver as the one used by the detectives. Found at the crime scene, it's the same model as those used at the... Yeah. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pretent information. Now to calmly use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. Y'all see that? It's like I have to get over there. Ooh. Ah, watch out for the teacup fragments there, sir. Ugh. That killer's going to pay this tea set. Yikes. You're really mad over this. The tea set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. It costs more than your whole month's paycheck. What? Now I feel like the killer's wasted one of my monthly paychecks. Yeah, I did. How is it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprint lifting is a delicate art. Well, I never. Do you have anything to report? Sir, yes, sir. Nothing out of the ordinary right now, sir. And yet there's something out of the ordinary right in front of my eyes. Talk about it. Go. I just completely messed up his line. Talk about a contraction. Something out of the ordinary, huh? I should look around a bit more. It's not the gun. I hope we can solve this case quickly. I'd like to return to relaxing on this sofa. That thing looks a billion times softer than my mattress at home. Can I sit on it too? Just for a while, sir? Detective Gumshoe, you know I can't allow that. Until this case is solved, neither of us has time to spare, let alone rest. You're right, sir. I'm gonna work hard and be a real trooper to the end. Even once this case is over, I don't think he can afford to take any time off. Well, it's a good thing my steel samurai doll was spared any harm. Speaking of which, what in the? Hold up. I've never seen a statue that looked like that. Speaking of which, I haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. What's it about again? Well, I don't know much about it myself, but the hero of the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo is the Steel Samurai. And his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a show geared towards kids. However, its high production values and riveting plot draws in a number of adults as well. Spin-offs like Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo, and the Nickel Samurai, along with the Deluge of merchandise, and even a new stage show gives its presence. You sure know a lot. Are you sure you're not some sort of rabid fanboy? Of course not. Anyone that keeps up with society knows at least this much. And that conversation lasted longer than expected. Let us return to the investigation. Bro, that was insane. We need to get this guy to move. We need to get that guy to move. Hold up. Can we look at the desk? It's been a while since I've sat at this desk. Oh, how I've missed you. It's so tidy that it looks newer than when I first bought it. Oh, yeah. That thing's so polished that it makes mirrors jealous. Don't tell me you had no other work the entire time I was away, detective. My job is to protect your office, sir. And you did such a good job protecting it that a murder occurred in it. That's harsh, sir. I have to admit the desk has never looked better, so I guess I can't dock his pay. Yeah! Why are we doing that? Why are we docking his pay? We need to get them moved. How do I get the... over here? Let's already checked this area, but it doesn't hurt to check again. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to check again. Okay. Already looked at that. Let's look at some stuff. Hold on. Let's put some stuff together. Will it work? Oh, man. Come on. Let's go back. I'm doing okay. Yes, indeed, live. Poor guy. Wait a minute. Y'all see that in the corner right there, right? That's someone's name written. Can't see it very well, but there's a name. How do I get that to go over there? Let's examine this thing. How do I... So I looked at that. Hold up. Is this yet another batch of fresh flowers? The ones that come with a card attached every month like a clockwork for you? Yep. Speaking of that, let's see what's on the card this month, sir. All will be resolved, Wendy. Oh, Miss Iron. How painful are thy thorns. Wendy? Isn't that the name of that old lady with the whiny voice that's Doc? That's enough, detective. You do not remind me further. How do I get that guy over there? We looked at everything. We examined this. Examined that. How to get that guy over there? Is this where we start? Wait. Oh, it's your trophy. The Knight of the Prosecutors, right? King of Prosecutors. And it's not a trophy, it's a shield. They only send this to the winning prosecutor, right? Yes, but I have no real interest in the perceived worth of other people. As for my own worth, that is something only I can determine for myself. That's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to try saying that sometime. Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me. We've looked at everything now, I think. I did that. Talk to that. I already looked at that. Is this guy gonna leave yet? How is it coming along? Huh. So we're being rude now? I need to get these things. Let's try to piece them. Revolver. Time to struggle. Oh, what else to do? Oh wait, hold up. I forgot about that. There we go. The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir. On it now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's see. What have we got here? Mr. Edgeworth, sir. This guy's wearing a gun holster. So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. Victim's revolver jotted down in my organizer. It can be assumed that this gun is the murder weapon. It was issued to the victim. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver. As always, say you've got to look really carefully at each piece of evidence. And this is just Gumshoe telling me like what to do and stuff. Oh, but I love the ones they use at track and field meets to start races. If you take off before it's fired, everybody always ends up following your lead. To chase you down for a false start, detective. Now that you mention it, even when I finish first, I always wind up in last place. It looks like one round was fired from this. Wow. Well then, guys. Wow. So the killer killed the Vic with just one shot after wresting the gun from him? Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility. I guess this is about all we're going to find out. We should send the body to... Jim! What the... Why, oh why? How could this have happened to a guy like you? Okay, y'all, who's sending Discord messages, please don't send them on live or they're going to show your thing up here in the corner. Are you alright? Don't touch me! Leave me alone. Just let me be. Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body! Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh. Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night. Sure, just in a blood-stained suit, pal. Where are my manners? Aren't you that prosecutor? Why, yes, I am. I'm Jack's Portman prosecutor. Why are the long names? Jim here was my partner in crime busting. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I am also a prosecutor. So, you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office? Yes, that is correct. Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim! Hey, don't go around jumping to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay? I will not. I know how things work around here. High prosecutors, office doors, all the locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip this whole time, pal. And the key to the door was with me the entire time, okay? So the only one who could get in here was me. Oh. Wait, that means... I'm not sure what that means. So it was you then! You're a jump scare! No way, pal, you've got it all wrong! Everyone calm down. Mr. Portsman, correct? If you are a real prosecutor, you should know to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure are one cool customer though, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know? Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? A pleasure to work with you. You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on then. It's your room after all. Thank you. I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there, sir? I want you to capture this scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner, Jim. I should probably give them some space. Oh, here we go again. Well, now we can go over here. jacket, sir? What's it doing on the floor? It must have fallen off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing a round. So the killer not only shot the victim, but they shot your jacket as well? They dared to shoot the ultra special jacket that you made your Yeah. This changing of the voices is starting to mess me up. Prosecutory. Debuted. What if they had shot through it? It would have been a disaster. It's not worth getting worked up over, Detective. Not when there's something more here. Huh? Like what? I take it you haven't noticed it yet, Detective? There is a giant contradiction right here in front of us. Really? Did I say contradiction? He must be rubbing off on me. It's starting to sound like him. But I have my own methods, and I will conduct this investigation my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. This is it! The bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I should point my cursor at it and press T with conviction. And when I have found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, I present it. This is how I do things. The bullet hole is the contradiction. What do you mean, sir? It's elementary. 2 shots were fired in this room. The first fell on the victim, and the second felled frame. Hey, that's right. However, this gun was only fired once. Hey, that's true too. Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight? Other than the victim's gun that I found, could there be another gun in play here? By the way, I noticed something, sir. Yes? What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? Ah, it's a secret safe. A secret safe? Oh, I smell money. I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Now, if you could kindly move this frame out of the way. Roger that. Choo! Choo! Talk about dusty! I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust. Once in a while. I had no idea there was a safe here, or I'd have kept it clean for you, sir. So when did you put this thing in? It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one. Really? I had no idea. Well, only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge to their existence. So what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth? Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial is in session. That's it? Talk about squashing my hopes and dreams. Secret safe data jotted down by organizer. Each prosecutor has one in their office. Only they know of them. Trial evidence use. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. You mean that? Now this is odd. You found something, sir? This keypad. Don't you find it to be a bit too clean? Yeah, there's a thick layer of dust all around it, but not in the keypad itself. You there, the forensic scientist. Yes, sir? Could you please dust this area for fingerprints? You got it, sir. I couldn't find, let alone with. Yeah, I couldn't read that. Each prosecutor has one in their office. Only they know of them. Prints were wiped. Secret safe data updated. As I thought. It appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Time to rationally and calmly connect the dots with the information we have. I've already finished examining this area, but it never hurts to look again. I never knew there was a safe hidden back here. Well, if detectives knew about them, then they wouldn't be secret now, would they? Are there any other secret hidden things in this room? Even if there were, it would defeat the purpose of them being hidden if I told you. So don't bother looking for them. So there's no, like, hidden camera around, right? And what if there was? No, it's nothing. Forget I said anything. Do I even want to ask what he's been doing in my office while I've been away? There's nothing of interest here. I think we're good. Time to put some pieces together. Oh, done. Let's try again. I believe I have figured out what the murderer was after. Well, what is it, sir? The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe, making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. I wonder if knowing that the motive behind this break-in was theft changes what the other pieces of information could have. Ooh. Hold on, let me try again. How's it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. Oh my gosh, bro. Over a picture, bruh? This report's been a word if I may. Jim, I swear I'll find your killer and bring him. You wait and see, it'll be for the both of us. Now then, you wanted to talk to me about something? No, that's alright. I feel like I'm interrupting their conversation. What's going on? I'm playing a detective game. How do I get these people to move? Come in. Oh man, seriously? How is it not connected? There we go. There's possibility that the files displayed on the are not the result of struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, you mean like beef from the killer? Precisely. We need to figure out if there are any files that have been stolen. I'm not even gonna try reading it. I'm not even gonna try. Oh, it's been stuck on autoplay. All we can do is search for the truth. And, so what are we supposed to do? How do we go about finding the truth? First, we calmly restore the files to their rightful place. You got it! Here, let me help. So this file goes here, and that book goes there. You sure know a lot about where things go, despite it being Mr. Edgeworth's office. Because I'm the one who keeps it tidy, pal, okay? Done. You have to move his body. Oh, Jim, you're the first one. I will never be able to joke around with you again. But don't worry, Jim. I'll joke around enough for the both of us. You'll see. He's not listening at all. Sir Portsmouth is often his own little world, it seems. So that's what happens when you lose. You guys are good. But maybe you guys could be junior detectives and help me figure out what I'm doing wrong. Come on, there has to be something. Just trying to figure out what. Yeah, I'll be good. Figure this stuff out, man. It's taking longer than expected. I'm so close. You don't have to yell in all caps. I'm trying to figure out why it's not. Come on now. Oh my gosh. Of course you don't see what's wrong with the spot because you back up. I was trying to do a playthrough for this and I got other people bothering me and stuff. And this seems like, you know. I don't understand. I don't know. I was really asked that earlier too, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm trying to finish this. I don't know. How's everyone's day going? Hold up. Of course you don't see it because you're dumb. Not detectiving none. Okay, you were not good. You were like always happy when life, so what's wrong? That surprise thing I was working on for you guys is starting to take a turn, and I don't know when it's gonna show up, and it's getting on my nerves. I've been waiting over hours, and it's just like still not here. It's like, oh my gosh, like seriously. Other people were here earlier. There's clearly a contradiction here with this bullet hole. What do you mean, sir? Hello. You don't see. Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. I was just looking at the surprise information, and still nothing, guys. And I'm about to go after these business people. They don't hurry themselves up, you know. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be higher up. But what if the guy was shot while he was sitting or lying down, sir? That would be illogical. The victim leaned against this shelf here after being shot, which suggests that he was standing when he was shot. Then that means... Wait, what does that mean, sir? It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective. In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. And it was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born. What is the faulty assumption that caused this problem with the bullet holes position? Order the files. The killer, because how does he know that he was standing when he was shot? You mean the guy who was assumed? What if he was the one who laid the guy down later on? He's only going based on the story and like what the people who are in the... So there's police officers that are like getting all of this stuff, you know? And they're going based off of what they see. But now, the person that had walked in, you didn't see this, but this guy's friend walked in and said stuff like, what happened to him and how he could have got killed. No, this guy is a detective. He didn't kill him. But, well, he's a prosecutor, he's not a detective. The other was the detective. And the other guy who ran in that you didn't see is that guy's friend. And that guy is starting to, like, spread lies and stuff and is accusing people. So, you know. begins with the number 0. What are those all the way down there after 1, 2, and 3? That's really weird. Actually, the way they are organized now is the correct order. They're exactly as I see them in my mind's eye. But the numbers are all out of order. Those white binders are special, so they are arranged a little differently. But from this, we know that the files were not in this order when the crime occurred. So that's it. I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you just did, Detective. Let's rearrange the files in numerical order and see what we find out. Okay, guys, so... Whoa. Y'all see that over there, right? Y'all. Look at that. Oh, snap. Why does it say gumshoe on there in blood? I'd say that's some incredibly incriminating evidence. It appears that one of my files was stolen. Alright guys, let's do this. We're going to cross-examine this guy. Everyone, lock in. Well, yeah, we don't have time. We lock it in. Come on. Hit us with it, buddy. Hit us with it. You stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like... There you go. So you can see it. It says argument up there. To make it look like you had committed theft instead. You intend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer? Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman? Let's expose this man. Can't do anything for this. Okay. So we can't do that. You mad?
Hold it!
we pressing, y'all. Whoa, we pressing? We pressing, chat, we pressing. Okay, let's look through it. Come on, man. Okay, chat, let's look at this. Everyone see this? We gotta present something. Come on. I'm gonna get this, man. Uh-oh. Okay, come on, guys. Let's get into this. Let's press this one.
Hold it!
Yeah, let's hear her out. No, she ain't lying. Come on, let's hear her out.
Objection! Hold it!
Enough with the cape, bro. You're not cool.
Hmm.
Objection!
Oh, this guy's annoying. Huh. Really?
Objection!
It's the truth after all. Oh, what's wrong, buddy? You lost your words. Oh, it's okay. Not. What is this guy spilling? know, guys. That was that was it. Yeah. We're gonna play another detective game. Let's get into it. So that was Ace Attorney. Pretty popular game. Y'all should go check it out. And let's go into the next one, shall we? Shall we go into the next one, guys? Where is it? Where exactly? There it is. This one. Provisional detective, guys. So that guy was a little woo, you know? That guy's a little woo. And he wasn't making any sense in his objections and stuff. That guy was a little woo. So, let's just start. Okay, y'all, we're just gonna have to do this one another life.